TC1gel.com. That's TC1gel.com. TC1gel.com. Get rid of a few inches and get your abs back with TC1 Gel. Also, follow them on Instagram, handle TC1gel.
You're listening to an encore presentation of this program, KCAA, the Inland Talk Express.
The doctor is in. Welcome to the Psychic Love Doctor Show with host Deborah Lee. Deborah has been practicing, teaching, and perfecting the personal prophecy card reading method for 20 plus years. This life-affirming, highly perceptive reading method has taught Deborah how to zero in on specific problems with relationships, career pursuits, and current roadblocks to success and happiness. This inspiring show will help you never feel helpless in life or love ever again. Now, here's your host, Deborah Lee.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our show. We are so excited to be here with you. Last week, I was very under the weather, had the most horrible virus. How many of you out there, raise hands now, have been sick with that beastly germ that's circulating?
I have not, thank goodness. I did have a migraine, though.
Yeah, well, your time may be coming.
No!
Anyway, for those of you who are new to our show, we provide very unique readings using, as I'm showing those who are joining us through Facebook Live, we are on the Psychic Love Doctor show page. It's an ordinary deck of poker cards, if you will. That's all it is. Nothing that we do involves tarot, oracle, angel, and the myriad of other reading systems that are out there.
No Pokemon cards?
No Pokemon. No credit cards. But this method I was taught by my grandmother in the early 80s. And what makes it so revolutionary, I think, is that we're not only able to perceive your future, but we can actually change it while we're still in the present. And I find that extremely empowering. It's so dynamic, and it really enables us to become quite skilled, I guess you could say, at maneuvering and guiding our lives toward the future. So we're going to give you readings. Those of you who call in to the show will be given special priority. I want to welcome Lauren, my co-host.
Hello.
Many of you know Lauren. She's basically a permanent fixture of the show. We also have in the wings for you a segment tonight with our chef, Kyle.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, our chef on call. He has got something that he's whipping up for all of you to enjoy. So, Lauren, let me ask you, did you have a Valentine's Day that really kind of, got the romantic wheels all greased and...
I don't know if most people would say it was romantic, although he did end up rubbing my back on Valentine's Day. So I will not turn down a back rub. And the back rub was followed by sleep and nothing else, so I really appreciated that. But...
You mean so you didn't have to in any way reciprocate?
No, because a lot of back rubs come with ulterior motives.
You do. What?
Something along those lines, chef on call, Kyle. But... we're newlyweds, so we're still, collecting things for the house. So I got new end tables, and I've never felt more adult in my life.
Oh, my gosh.
I think you're...
That's wonderful when you get furniture.
Yes.
If you aren't getting jewelry, get furniture, right?
I was very excited. I was telling everybody, I got new nightstands, I got new end tables. And all the girls that were, younger than you, just thought that was horrible. But I was excited.
I think that's great. Once you're married, if they give you something you really want, it doesn't always have to be the crotchless whatevers that they're out there marketing or the, you know what I'm saying, all that lingerie. It's fun, but a lot of times...
They have chocolate anuses.
Oh, hey.
I don't want those, though.
Hey, it might be a little early in the show for that.
I thought it's never too early to mention chocolate anuses. No?
Just the entire thought is so distasteful. What is the preoccupation with poop in like art and decor?
Deb didn't even know I was going to mention chocolate anuses on the show today, but they will actually, you can actually get yours replicated and turned into chocolates for your significant other.
I'd be greatly appreciative if I did get those.
You would?
Yes.
There's a lot of thought and a lot of action, and I suppose you could get a replica of your own for your significant other also, but I think that's a very interesting. We talked about steaming things before, so I figure it's fair game, Deb.
What was the word that you used?
Steaming vaginas.
Yeah,
Steaming the big Hollywood craze that is moving eastward is steaming your vagina so that it gets all nice and pink and puffy. I guess.
If I ever have a band name in the future, it would be Steaming Vagina and the Chocolate Anuses.
Oh my God.
That'd be great.
Steaming Vagina, that's the lead singer's name right there.
Yeah.
And the Chocolate Anuses.
I remember my mother this week, she told me a new word from Yugoslavia for vagina. I don't remember what it is, though.
Oh, yes. Well, I come from the heritage of Ukraine and Yugoslavia, and a word in the language for what I was told were our privates was goozy.
Goozy. Chocolate goozies for everyone. That's what it was trying to remember.
And you get a goozy, and you get a goozy. All right. So just let listeners know our phone number is 909-792-5222. We will be talking about other things today. Sorry, Deb.
And let's now move on to Danielle from Texas.
Danielle from Texas. Ooh. Let's see what's happening in the world turns with me.
As the world turns with Danielle, how can we help you?
How are you? I'm glad to hear you're doing better, Deborah.
I'm sorry?
We are doing great.
Yes, and I was quite ill last week. And I hope that those of you that have managed to stay well do not catch this thing. It will put you down on your back. So, Danielle, how are you doing? Do you have snow where you are?
No, we didn't have snow, but it's just been a little bit cold. Not very cold.
How was your Valentine's Day warm?
I had a good Valentine's Day. It wasn't very warm. It actually was chilly that day.
So was the, I think Lauren's more alluding to, was your Valentine's Day celebration nice and warm?
Oh, yeah. We had a good Valentine's Day. I stayed over at his apartment, so we woke up in the morning together and had a brunch before we both had to go to school and do stuff.
Now that sounds very romantic to me. Waking up together,
breakfast and
grabbing a little bite to eat.
Chocolate.
Yeah. All right, and I assume there were no chocolate anuses involved.
No, we didn't have any chocolate anuses.
Well, there's always next year, Danielle.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, what would you like us to look at the cards for you concerning today?
I guess this week was just pretty busy, so we didn't get to see each other that much. And I just wanted to make sure, everything's okay, I guess, and, what's going on in his head, or just to know that we're still going in the right direction.
Okay.
How's the job thing going?
I actually had an interview this week, so that was exciting.
Yay!
Good for you.
Yes, that was good.
Did you get a good vibe from the interview?
I did, actually. It's a part-time CSR job, and I think it was so early in the interview process, and they said they would let me know. They're still reviewing other applications.
Okay. Well, I am now laying out your cards, and for those that might be interested, I am using a full 24-card layout. Every time you call in for a reading, you aren't just going to get a 1 or a 2, 3-card pull. You're going to get the whole enchilada, because I would really like to see the whole playing field, if you will, of your life as you are at this particular moment getting a reading. And what I would want to tell you also is that if I pick up on anything special in the cards, I will let you know. First off, I am seeing that you having spent the night is making him really wish that the two of you could move in together. Now, would that be something you would consider with him?
Yes, I would.
Well, he is really missing your, we'll say, her essence. For her having been there, it was like she lit up the place. And he liked that. So that was a really good decision on your part, Danielle. And I definitely feel that this relationship is going to keep gaining momentum, moving along forward. And I see right now, the way the cards are projecting for you, you have a beautiful spring and summer coming to you with lots of good times shared. And the very distinct possibility of discussing moving in. So now that you know that, it gives you the chance to give it some thought and think about it, before the discussion even opens. This way you know where you are as far as how you feel about it, and then you'll be able to proceed from there. So that's definitely what I see. Things are looking well for you. Concerning the job, I think that you are definitely a candidate for this position, but there's still, like you said, it's still early in the interviewing process. But it may be good for you to know that you still have a heck of a good chance of landing this job. So we will keep that in our hopes for you, and we always love, when you call us.
Yes, thank you.
So, so hey, you just keep doing what you're doing, honey. Do you have something you want to say?
I would just thank y'all because y'all always give me such great advice on just what to do, or just when I'm feeling like I don't know. And just like always, I'm so glad that y'all always give great advice.
Well, thank you for being open to it. And, that will also help you in your own manifesting process. The cards themselves do appear to be cards that help us to achieve the things, to create the reality that we truly want to create for ourselves. So
I think it's great too, because I feel like do you feel like the cards, like getting these positive readings, has helped give you more positivity about the relationship? Because it seems like you're a lot more positive over time.
It does.
Gives me more confidence, just because I never know when to if he's in a bad mood or something, and I'm always pretty much in a good mood, but it gives me a boost of confidence just to know that we're on the right track and just to keep on staying
Exactly.
Yay.
Exactly. So good for you. I'm glad that you are indeed open to the advice, and we're just going to be your cheerleaders and wait to hear from you next time, okay?
Of course. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good weekend.
Oh, thank you so much yourself, hon. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Dun, dun, dun. All right. We have Lisa from New York.
Lisa.
Lisa from New York. Hello there, Lisa.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
There she is. How are you?
I'm trying to stay warm, I guess.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Other than that, I'm good.
Didn't you get a lot of snow up there?
We did, and we got these wind warnings for this weekend, and it's okay, can't seem to, get rid of anything.
Well, it's pretty wicked north of us, but we've managed to just be in this semi-monsoon season where literally, we are all just swimming in mud and water, aren't we?
We are. I actually, the last couple of winters, it snowed some, and we were kind of I'm over the snow, but I really want a snow day.
Well, then you go up and you go see Lisa.
No, I want a snow day here.
It's too hard for us here in Virginia Beach. Our big problem is that we just are not equipped for this kind of weather. And when even, say, an inch or two of snow falls, they roll up the whole city. They have what, 1 or 2 snow plows for a metropolis area.
I think it's 1 or 2 snow plows for every 200,000 people.
Okay.
So if that puts some numbers in perspective for you.
I really appreciate the city of Virginia Beach and Norfolk not having snow plows, because otherwise they would make me go into work, and I like to have a snow day.
Well,
isn't it funny how everybody is so like anti-work, but boy, you sure want to keep getting those paychecks.
That's right.
What it is. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, well, Lisa, you tell us what's on your mind and what we can do for you.
Okay, I need a reading on an apartment, because right now I'm like couch surfing, and
yeah,
it's just gotten to the point to where I'm over it all.
And you're ready to have a place of your own.
Yes.
Well, I don't blame you. And the thing is, by having done all that couch surfing is actually part of putting yourself into the right time, we'll say zone, time frame. Otherwise, she'd have found an apartment early on, boom, bitty boom, there she goes. Mm-hmm. When circumstances seem to be roadblocks, this is when we are able to allow the future to
keep
come.
Going.
Yes.
Preach it.
Come to us, baby.
Come to us. Yes, right there. Go ahead. Tell it like it is.
That's what we want. We want the right future to come to us.
Yes.
Lisa, have you ever considered like room share?
I have.
What is that? What is that?
So I
Is that like roommates?
It's roommates basically, but you can find some really nice places. I don't know about the area that you're in.
So like a website you're talking about?
No, it's there's Zillow has room share on it. Some of the other real estate apps, Craigslist does it. I mean, as long as you properly vet it out, you could find yourself in a really nice place at a fraction of the cost with utilities included. And
then you're putting up with other people, though, too.
It sounds like she wants to go out on.
But you can interview them, it's like anything. And if you look in the newspaper, there's a lot of places that are renting rooms in their homes.
Well, how many people lie in an interview?
Right now, I am not seeing...
you can get a feeling. If you interview somebody, you can get a feeling. Go ahead, we're sorry.
Oh, I don't know. People can be tremendous liars about who they are and what they are. Apparently, you never saw that movie. What was that movie with the girl? Oh.
It's not even a movie. It's my ex-wife. Oh. Terrible liar. Tremendous liar.
Okay. Well, for Lisa, I am feeling that she needs her own place. She needs her own serenity, her own privacy, her own little universe. Right, Lisa?
Yes, I do. And see, I got 7 grandkids, and it's like, I don't want to have to tell them no if they want to come because somebody else has something they got to do, or they got friends coming over. I don't party. A lot of people like to party. I don't drink. I'm quiet. A lot of people aren't.
It can be really hard to find compatibility just from an interview like our camera guy here was bringing up. But also, I'm seeing that you're actually going to find exactly what you're looking for. The timing is just coming on the horizon for you. Now that you've put it into words, energy follows thought. You've couch surfed long enough. You're sick of it. She's ready to take that step. And the step is here. And now I want to ask you, Lisa, do you have somebody special in your life romantically?
No, I've been alone since 2004.
Oh, well, all of that is going to change. When you get your own place, you're going to be in new surroundings, and it's going to be, I hear the phrase, target-rich environment for her. To find, basically like Top Gun. Okay, cool. But it's there's a man here that is in this very same spiritual and we'll say psychic space that you are currently, and you've got to move into his vicinity, which you will. You're going to feel compelled, and when she does, boom, she's going to meet her neighbor. And is it going to be fantastic? Fantastic. Sparks are going to fly, all the butterflies and whatnot, but also there's a real soulmate type of connection here that I think will be just terrific for you.
I've noticed a lot of people lately have been coming to me asking me to help them spiritually. It's like a lot of people, and it seems like a lot of people that have like mental issues are coming to me lately.
Well, how do you feel about that? Are they tapping your energy, or do you feel you're resonating with them?
Well, one I had to just like kind of she was basically like a stalker. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. She tried to call me. I try to be nice to everybody, but then they overdo.
They do. Well, for one thing, you're like a life preserver that has floated by. And they're not going to observe boundaries a lot of the time because your help has been so significant. But still, they don't bum rush their therapists that way. They can't just go storming up to, say, their psychiatrist's home and say, I've got to see you right now. So this is where it can be hard. We just received word on the name of the movie that I referenced is called Single White Female.
What? It was about the room.
Yeah, it was about two roommates.
Yeah.
And it gets pretty scary.
It gets to murder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to watch it. We know.
Significant likelihood that you will end up in that situation.
She won't end up in that situation.
No, not for you. I mean, generally, if you do room share, it's
you got it. Come on, you can save it. You can save it. Reel it in.
She's got all these grandchildren and stuff, and she wants to have her own privacy.
I get you. No, I understand that, and I've been in that situation before.
Sure.
You get to a point where you're like, there's people. I just want to be naked in the house.
Right. It's just, and you deserve that. That sort of freedom and that, seclusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
My part is that she's in New York, so.
Right.
Yeah. The only reason why I bring that up is if, and not saying you specifically, Lisa, but if somebody's, if I've been in a situation where I'm not really financially super secure and, you can find nice big houses even where you might be the only one of 2 people.
But you're not a grandma yet either.
In Queens.
Yeah.
Or the Bronx. Or
I'll let you know how I feel when I'm a grandma.
I wish.
Don't worry. I want you to know, Lisa, have faith. Like the girl before that called Danielle, she said it gives her confidence getting her readings, that she knows that good things are coming. For you, the month of April seems very significant. Watch and see, and it'll come when you least expect it. She'll open a newspaper. Yeah. She'll see a sign on a bulletin board.
I think the phrase comes to mind here, April showers bring May flowers.
Yes.
Yes.
And she's going to have that darling little slice of paradise for herself.
A nice bird. You could right down the street from you so you can get a good bagel. Look at that.
Yes. So how about that, Lisa? Sounds good?
It sounds great. I'm planning on going to Sedona in April, so maybe it will be in Sedona.
Oh, Sedona. There is a long journey highlighted in your cards. So, yes, I would stay very open to opportunity.
Where is that, California?
Arizona.
No, Arizona. Yeah, they have a lot of extraterrestrial stuff down there, and they got a
very spiritual area. Yes.
So I'm trying to go down and get activated.
I want to go to Sedona. Deb never takes me to Sedona.
You go to Norfolk.
I know. Yes, well, we will work on that, my darling, all right?
I want to go, Deb.
Lisa, when you get there, post a picture. Please post a picture for us on our show website when you're in Sedona, please. We'd love that.
I really will.
All right, well, thank you. Call us again. We want to hear from you. Take care.
All right.
Thank
you again.
We are now going to pause for station identification right now.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, K292 FQ Riverside, and K293 CF Moreno Valley.
Hello, everybody. We're back with the Psychic Love Doctor Show. We're giving you readings. You simply need to call in 909-792-5222. And how about if we sneak one more in before we go to our Chef on Call corner, where he is whipping up something delicious for us tonight.
Let's do it.
Let's go with Donna from New Hampshire. Hi, Donna.
Hi. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Okay.
Well, great. I'm glad you called the show. What can we do for you this evening? What can you explain your situation a little bit? And are you buried in snow?
No, not really. And today was almost 50, so.
That's amazing.
It's pretty nice. I know.
That's amazing. I think a lot of people are going to be jealous when they hear you. Okay, so tell me a little about your situation, and then what you'd like me to, the insight you'd like me to draw from the cards for you this evening.
Okay, basically in the last 2 years, I've had a really bad couple of years, and I'm moved into my own place, and I'm moving forward, and I have problems with, like, anxiety, depression, and I'm hoping that they find out what exactly is wrong with me, because basically I'm moving on and I'm doing like all the right things. I volunteer, I go out every day. I can't stay home, and they just don't know. They just don't know why the anxiety is out of control.
Well, I feel for you, Donna, so much. This is something I've suffered with since I was 27 years old. Anxiety and panic disorder. I've had that whole,
that's
horrible.
What I have. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a debilitating. I want to call it a disease, because people that don't have it don't quite understand that when you suffer anxiety, it's the equivalent of, say, the electrical system on a car that just goes haywire. The windows are going up and down, the windshield wipers, the radio's going on and off, and they don't understand. And what it is they process stress better than you and I do. And even good things, Christmas, birthdays, spending time with your family can still be very stressful.
Yes.
So there's good stress, there's bad stress, but basically it's all stress. So I just wanted to know, have you been giving yourself a lot of care? Have you been doing things that are helpful for you?
Yes, I've been going to groups and learning breathing techniques and relaxation, meditation, and those kinds of things. Yeah.
You mentioned grieving. Are you in the grief process yourself?
Yes.
Well,
yes, I lost my fiance 20 months ago.
Oh, my heart goes out to you so much. I lost my husband 4 months ago.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and the grief, grieving is different for everybody.
Yes, it is.
But I feel quite a connection with you, because you and I both have this should I call it an affliction? I'm not sure what is a correct word, but the thing is, our grief is manifesting in anxiety as well.
Yes,
We're likely not sleeping well. We're not communicating. I get this feeling people are sick and tired of hearing me drone on and on about how I miss him, and yet I think it's my own misinterpretation, because they really do want to be there to help me, and probably for you too. The thing is, can they truly understand what we're going through?
No, not really. Not unless they've been through. Like, I've connected with a couple of people that have gone through exactly what I've gone through, so it's good. I connected with them. And I go to a center every day, the one I volunteer for. It's a peer support center for people going through.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's for people going through, like, crises and things like that. So, and eventually I would love to work there.
Well, you keep thinking that you're going to literally create a position or an opportunity there for yourself. You aren't just there randomly. This is a place for you to receive, as much comfort and consolation as you need. You're getting your spirit is being fed there. And eventually, I perceive you're going to be able to turn around and give to others what's being given to you.
Yes,
so you
that's
watch
what I'm
and see.
hoping.
I do see it coming for you. There's a wonderful journey, like a trip. Are you planning to go on vacation?
No, not really, but I would love to. I could dream about it.
Well, you watch now. Something's going to come up.
Oh, great.
Yes, because it's right here, and it seems to be where it could really soothe the core of your anxiety, the difficulty you're having. In a sense, it's like we have to rejoin the human race. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's very, very hard. You're going to hear I'm hearing cruise, like a cruise. That would also involve others that are going through difficult times. But it could also be like a trip, taking a trip to a tropical climate where wouldn't it be nice for all of us right now?
I know.
But I feel that there will be boat rides and all sorts of different relaxing activities for you. And boy, it can really be the start of a brand new you.
That would be great. That's what I'm doing. I'm just rebuilding my life.
It's going to take a few, I would say we'll say 2 months is what is figured in your cards.
Okay.
Try to be gentle with yourself. It's hard.
Yeah,
We're surrounded by all these memories, the mementos. I have been sorting through my husband's things for months, and the minute I find something precious, it's like I'm crushed and the day is over for me.
Yes,
so we have
exactly.
to be, we need to be gentle with ourselves. Try to be as social as you can, but then remember, anxiety can sometimes dictate that we need to, what I call, make myself well. Spend time alone, relax. Sometimes a rocking chair helped me a lot. Meditation helped me a lot.
Yeah, and music helps me. I adore music. So.
Well, things are definitely going to get better for you. I want you to know that there is new love coming for you. I feel this summer is going to be really a linchpin in terms of your future. So I would love it if you'd call us again. Now, the more readings you get, the more clarity will actually come through as you are navigating your path to the future. There will be more and more. Now, your personal vibration, this goes out to all who get a reading. Your personal vibration after one of these personal prophecy readings has been elevated. This is a wonderful time to feel gratitude for what you are appreciating in your life.
Yes, definitely.
And
it took me a little while, but
that's right. But
a year ago I didn't feel grateful for much of anything, but now I'm starting to realize that there's a lot to be grateful for.
All right. Well, I'm here. I hope if you want to call every time we have a show, I definitely encourage you to. All right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'm so glad you did call, Donna.
I'm glad I talked to you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Oh, good.
Bye. Take care. And now we're going to switch gears here just for a few minutes. We're going to see the chef on call, our very own resident chef, Kyle. And he is whipping up something. Or should I tell him?
No, you can tell him. I can tell him. It doesn't matter who tells him. Someone's got to tell him, huh?
You tell him.
All right, I'll tell you. I'm making salsa. Here's why. People get scared of salsa. It's 4 simple ingredients here, all right? So I got a tomato, but before you start the tomato, let me show you the 3 basic ingredients that we got. We got a tomato right here for those who can't see a tomato, or tomato for those who are from somewhere else. A onion, yellow onion is what I'm using, and 2 jalapenos because we want it nice and spicy. The salsa's not good unless it's spicy, believe me. Okay? Not good unless it's spicy. So, in order to get started here, The worst part of the tomato is the skin. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't break down. So we're going to make a little X right here in the top. You can't see it because it's a little X. Just believe me.
I can confirm there is a little X.
And I have a pot of boiling water over here next to me. So we put that in there just so the skin starts to come off. You want 30 seconds, no more. After a while, it comes out and it looks like this. Doesn't look like I did anything. Here's the secret. You put it in a bowl of cold water, and the skin will peel right off.
Wow.
Just like that. Look at that.
Look
right
at
there,
that,
right?
Kyle.
So then we end up with this right here. A tomato with no skin. A naked tomato, as I like to call it. So, here's what we're going to do. A lot of people go, I like chunky sauce, I like smooth sauce. No, stop it. You're going to get a sauce that I make for you. So you cut the tomato into smaller pieces. First, you put the onion. So we got an onion and a food processor here. You want to put? You think there's enough onion?
I think that's
enough onion. Want to put the lid on for me?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and put the lid on. Nope. There you go. That's it. Press high. You're gonna pulse that up until there's almost nothing left. Right there. Stop. Open up the lid.
Yes, sir.
I got here diced jalapeno.
He does have a
Remember
diced jalapeno.
the two jalapenos we had earlier? I'm going to put those in there. Hold on, don't put the lid on it. All right, what I say? You don't listen.
Okay, sorry.
You put the garlic in. Boom, just like that. And then we put the tomato. Now, go ahead and blend that up a little bit.
Okay, whatever you want.
Diced garlic. Look, listen, this is a secret that I'm going to tell you. Either you chop your garlic up all ahead of time, you buy like 5 pounds of garlic, shove it into the food processor, and you get it all nice and smooth. All right, go ahead, stop. No, go ahead and stop. Once again, you don't listen very well, do you? Stop. Open up the lid. I got diced tomato. Remember the tomato we put into the water to boil? Yeah. So now we take that out of the water. And then we put it into ice water. But I dropped it, so it's okay. So we're going to put the tomato that we got here into the food processor. Put the lid on, huh?
All right.
What are you doing?
Okay, it's in.
Press it. What are you got? Press the button, Lauren. It's not going to do it automatically. All right. So then, stop. We're going to add some lime zest. Now, here's the secret. Lime zest. Why? Full lime flavor without all the work. You got to use one of these. It's called a microplane. It has little holes on it. You can go to a hardware store. Chef supply stores got them everywhere. Got them. Walmart. I got that for $2.55. We put that lime zest in there, right? And then we got cilantro. What's salsa without cilantro? You got to have the cilantro. Put that in there. Boom. Go ahead. Toss it up there.
Okay, Kyle.
We're going to need some more tomato. I can already see. That's a lot of onion. The tomato, onion, very. Look, it's all about ratios. You don't like the way it looks, it's not going to taste good to you. Go ahead and stop. So we're going to put in the tomato we just did up, right? We're going to put that in there. Keep going.
Yes, sir. It's always so much fun to cook with stuff, Kyle.
Always. Watch out, watch out. You got it. Don't be scared to shake the machine around, all right?
That sounded like a Metallica song.
I wasn't scared of salsa till now.
All right, we'll stop it right there. Remember, don't put your fingers into nothing until it comes to a complete stop. The tomato don't break down, it's because it's too big. We understand that, but we got to keep going. So we season a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Everyone says, oh my God, there's so much salt. It's not that much salt. It only looks that way because of the lights. Pepper. Pepper. Keep going with the pepper. Don't be scared of the pepper.
Salt and pepper. I was an 80s fan, wasn't it?
Yeah. Blend it up some more. Stop right there. All right, we take that out. That's good. That's nice. What you call it? Nice and blended sauce?
I like it. It's a nice blended sauce.
Put it in the bowl. And you got some. Well, don't put the blade in there. We don't need that. People don't need to eat that. Cut them up on the inside. And boom. There you go. Salsa for you at home. Don't be scared of it no more. I'm the chef on call. Follow me. Come up soon. We're going to have some more episodes and some more recipes where we do some basics. And you'll be able to see all that. And we'll make it all nice and good for you. All right? Follow.
Can I have some?
Yeah. Go ahead. Try it.
Okay, wow. Whew. It's hot in here and
Oh, yeah.
smells like a wonderful Mexican restaurant. Well, with that, I think I want to thank you. I don't think, I know. I want to thank you, Chef Kyle. Boy, this man is so passionate about food. I'd be scared to be in the same kitchen with him.
It was a little intense.
So thank you for that. We're going to move on to Jake from New York, if he's still holding. You there, Jake?
Jake from New York.
Come on, Jake. Oh, we must have lost him. Okay, Jake, if you're still out there listening, call us again. We still have time. Let's move on to Tina from New Jersey.
Hello, Tina from New Jersey.
Hello. Thank you for this
How are you,
psychic party.
Tina?
I'm fine. This is a psychic party. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, and it's Friday, and we love to have a good time. So I'm glad that you've joined us. But, please know the readings are authentic. As much as we have a good time with talking about dating and sex and salsa and whatever else comes up, these readings are highly accurate. So it'll be my pleasure to shuffle the cards for you. And how about if you tell us a little something about yourself and what you'd like us to look into for you tonight?
Oh, I'm just happy. I'm loving life. Life is a party with God, so I'm excited right now. And I just want to ask...
Go ahead.
Yes, and I'm going to ask about my boyfriend, Kendrick.
All right.
Kendrick, I remember Kendrick.
Oh, we've spoken with you before, right, Tina?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Remember?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, well, Tina, tell us, how are things going?
How was your Valentine's Day?
It was good, but I just want to get insight.
Okay. All right. Well, specifically, do you want to know how he's feeling about you? What his agenda is for the future with you?
Yes, both, yes.
I want to mention to everybody listening, it does seem kind of really mystical or kind of off the grid that we're able to literally look inside somebody's mind and into their heart. But truly, I've been reading these cards all these years, and it's going on 35, 36, and it is quite possible. And we are able to literally look inside and find out what makes somebody else tick. So, Tina, I'm going to do that for you right now, and Lauren's going to chit-chat with you.
Thank you.
Crunch on some chips. Tina, how's it been? I remember hearing from you. This is Chef Kyle, by the way. I hope it's okay if I talk to you.
Oh, it's okay. Yes.
Good. I'd like to hear that, girl. Go ahead. Let me ask you some questions, all right? You been cooking for him?
He's been at work a lot, and he's picking.
Mm-hmm.
What doesn't he like?
He's a Virgo. He like his food to be seasoned a certain type of way. He's a piece of work.
Oh, he's a piece of work.
Okay.
I understand that. My husband doesn't like onions, crab, shrimp, and most vegetables.
How are you from the East Coast, especially this area, not liking any of those ingredients? That's part of everything we do here.
He's from Connecticut.
What's that supposed to mean? We eat lobster, crab, all that other stuff over there in Connecticut too. Okay, goodbye. Anyway, let me ask you a question, Tina. Look, how's your spaghetti sauce? How's your sauce?
I just buy it from the store.
Oh, you better stop with that. Get yourself a couple of cans of crushed tomatoes, some garlic, olive oil, and basil, and you got yourself a banging sauce that's going to get you some work done.
What, like pregnant?
I didn't want to say all that, though, but...
Yeah, but when you use ragu, you don't have many dishes to do.
Okay, Tina, all seriousness now, here concerning Kendrick. I think you've really won his heart. He truly appears in the cards to be looking toward the future with you. You are, in so many ways, the woman of his dreams. He worries sometimes that if he invests too much in you, that you may hurt him. But I'm not seeing that you ever would. He has been hurt in the past, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, and sometimes that still kind of well, it worms its way into his relationship with you, but he's getting over that. I remember the first time I read your cards and how nervous he seemed and how scared he seemed about the relationship, but he is really calming down, and you are doing so many wonderful things for him. Now, does he have any children yet?
He has 3 children.
He does. I'm seeing a couple of boys here. Are those his?
He has 1 son. That's yeah. He's in the military.
And you have no children yet?
I have 2.
Do you? Well, there's 2 boys here that seem to be also paving the way toward future happiness for you and Kendrick. Now, these could be sons. They could be, I'm trying to think. Well, is one of yours a son?
Yes.
Okay, see, these 2 boys are looking thick as thieves together, really clicking, really bonding. And that seems to be something that will mean a great deal to Kendrick. Kendrick truly wants to have a wonderful family base. He wants to have, I mean, this man has big dreams about the future. He'd love to have a beautiful family, you all going and doing things together, him having this hot and lusty relationship with his woman, which is you. And the best thing you can do is try to be, I'm not saying like a rug or anything, but be supportive of him. You already know what's in your heart about the future. I really believe this is the man for you, and you know it. And all we got to do is make Kendrick feel a little bit more secure. I've often said on the show, men can go out and slay these savage beasts and wrestle with dragons and whatnot, but deep inside they have a heart that's made of jello.
I like teddy bears.
Yes.
I really do. I cuddle with a teddy bear every night. I'll tell you on that right now.
So, I've been watching that show on Oprah's channel where they're showing the 3 different couples.
I wish I remember.
I'm trying to remember the name of it, but they're in Huntsville, Alabama.
Right, I know what you're talking about.
One of those women is so, she's just so behind her man, and yet she stands as her own woman. And I'm not talking about the cheating couple.
Isn't that weird? I hate to interrupt, excuse me please, but isn't that, like, in today's world, you look at everyone, I'm an independent woman, but they don't know what that means.
They don't. You're right. We should do a show on that.
Oh, we should, definitely.
So, that's not the marriage boot camp show, is it? Or anything?
No, this is something else where they're showing 3 rather wealthy, they're minority couples.
Totally different.
2 of them are married and the other one just got married. And I've been watching this. One is dealing with infidelity on the husband's part. Anyway, if you get a chance, you might want to give that a look and see how she just very subtly and very inobtrusively stands by her man, gives him that confidence, and he just shines everything back on her.
Well, if I may, I'm trying to interrupt.
I just gave him an ultimatum. I gave him an ultimatum.
She said she gave him an ultimatum.
Well, there you go. Good. Now that's why I'm seeing he is really starting to consider, home, family, marriage, all of that.
You know what opened my eyes really? It's a sermon that came across once on my Facebook feed, and it talks about how women are incubators for ideas. You give a woman an idea, and they go, "Oh, here's how you handle that," and they make it better tenfold. That's the incubation of an idea. That's something that's spectacular.
Thank you, Kyle.
And so, no, it's okay. Look, as long as we understand what roles we serve in a relationship, then we can make that relationship good and blossom into something beautiful.
You're right.
You understand what
Let's
I'm saying?
have you on to talk more about that. We're running short on time.
Definitely.
I want to make sure we get everybody in here, but you're right. There's that old saying, behind every great man is a great woman.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I just gave him an ultimatum. I just had to see. Yes, he had it to February 26th.
Well, Tina, you got the most darling laugh, and I see your heart in these cards. Just keep doing what you're doing. I think you've got your man right there.
Thank you. And what is Chef? We can follow the Chef on Facebook. What is your Facebook?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm eating the chicken salsa I made just now. It's a Chef on Call, and you'll see a nice-looking gentleman, about 6 foot tall, a little heavier than most, but he's good-looking still. And I got all his food around me. So the Chef on Call 757 is my Instagram. The Chef on Call. We're coming out with a whole bunch of stuff starting in March here, okay?
He's going to have his own little stint online, so he's awesome. And especially for those of you that aren't much for cooking.
I'm right there.
This guy's going to teach you.
I got you.
Yep, so hang in there. Please call us again. I can't wait to see. Tina, you're like your own reality show, isn't she?
I love it.
She and Danielle.
Her and Danielle, yep.
So take care, honey. We love hearing from you, and call again, all right?
Thank you, guys. Happy Friday. Party on.
Bye-bye, and you party on, too. All right, we want to run to Ann from Texas.
Ann from Texas.
Hello, Ann.
Hi, how are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, great, great. And how are you?
I'm doing great, too. Thank you for asking.
We are going to have to really work fast on your reading.
Okay. Okay.
So tell me what you'd like to know.
Well, I just want to see how Mike is feeling. I'm in Atlanta right now for a conference, but he was out of town. He goes out of town every weekend, and last weekend was his last time. But he was kind of, I was out to dinner with my kids, and he felt like I was out to dinner with on a date. So we didn't get to talk too much before I went out of town. So I want to know if he's feeling like I might leave him or what's going on with him.
Now, Anne, I know I've read your cards before.
Yeah.
And I believe we covered this issue that he has in terms of insecurity about you.
Right. Okay. Yes, we have. Okay.
Because, you know, he loves you so much that he thinks every man in this country and on this planet they're crawling over each other to get to you. Because that's how much he cares for you. But we can't let that insecurity control the relationship.
Right.
So I'm going to take a look right now real fast for you and see, okay. You're going to have to, what I perceive, is really kind of hold your ground on this. He really gets himself worked up into a state of total jealousy and total fear that she is stepping out. Mm-hmm. He has to learn to trust you and believe in you, right? Have faith. And this is the area that I really feel you both, excuse me, need to concentrate on. Because if there is no faith, there is no trust, I don't see, you know, how a relationship, a good, healthy, happy relationship could ever develop. I do feel you hold the power to get him to stop being like this. Okay, you're out with your family. You've got nothing to hide. And the thing is, would you be foolish enough to be out in the open if she is stepping out on him?
No.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
For that.
So, so what I'd like you to do, Ann, is please call us next week, and we will work some more on this. I know it's rushed, and I really hate to just dash, you know, put it out and dash on you. So we do have one more behind you that I really want to get to because she's been hanging on a long time. But you hold your ground with him and let him know, if I wanted to be with another man, I'd be with another man. Right?
Okay, right.
All right, hon.
I'm choosing him. Okay,
take care.
Y'all have a good evening.
Well, I'm finding out we only have 2 minutes. So, Penny, I want to say to you from Canada, please shoot me a message on Facebook, if you have Facebook, on the Psychic Love Doctor Show page, and I'm going to give you the reading that you aren't going to be able to get tonight. Otherwise, email me, and this goes to for anybody. Email me through my website, and my email is Deborah, DEBORAH, at psychiclovedoctor.com. I want to thank all of you who called tonight. I want to thank my girl riding shotgun with me over here. Yay. That would be Lauren. And of course, Chef on Call.
How's it going?
Love you.
Love you too.
Everybody, take care, stay warm, stay healthy, and we'll see you next Friday for the Psychic Love Doctor Show. All right, take care. Oh, before I go, one last thing. I always like to say how grateful we are to all of you. If it wasn't for you, we'd have no show. We'd be sitting here just talking to each other or ourselves. So thank you for that. Now, we'll see you next time. Remember the words of my grandmother. She always said, and she's the one that taught me this, to dream is to believe. Once you believe, all things are possible. Good night, everybody. We love you. Bye-bye.